Welcome back. Our second guest is Julie Makin, a psychotherapist specialising in hypnotherapy, and we will be finding out if body intelligence is the pathway to inner safety. Welcome, Julie. It's so good to have you back.
Hey, Stephanie. Thank you.
So tell us, what is body intelligence?
Okay, so body intelligence is how our body responds to the environment, and it comes in from the five senses. So what we see, hear, feel, what we taste, what we smell. And our body's actually sending signals at like 300 k's per hour approximately, going up through the body, sending off chemicals. And our bodies have just got this innate knowing about what is right for us. And it does everything it can to protect us. For instance, you fall over, you put your arm out. You don't stop and think about it. The arm just automatically goes out because your body is protecting you.
And how can knowledge of body intelligence lead to inner safety?
Okay, so that knowledge of body intelligence leads to inner safety with us having an awareness. It starts with having an awareness of what's going on inside our body. And when we have that awareness, which comes in from our environment, so we're noticing what's going on in our environment. Our body is taking it in through what we see, what we hear, what we feel, what we taste, and what we smell. And those signals are, being transferred within our body at approximately 300 k's an hour going up to the brain. It's telling us, and it's letting off chemicals and all these kinds of signals, and your body is doing everything it can to provide you with signals as to whether or not you feel safe or whether or not you feel unsafe. And when we're feeling unsafe, you may notice things like the heart starting to race. You may notice, your legs might start to feel unsteady in certain situations, or you might start to sweat a little bit. Maybe it's that interview or something. You may even notice at times that your voice might start to have a bit of a tremor on it. So these are signals that your body is sending you that you don't feel safe. Perhaps when you're feeling a sense of anxiety, let's just say that you walk into a room full of people that you don't know, and then all of a sudden you might feel your heart start to pound, or your legs might start to feel unsteady. You might even sweat a little bit. And in some cases, your voice might start to tremor a little bit, just stating that you don't feel safe. This is your body telling you that you don't feel safe. But it's good just to notice those things, and they're just basic signals as to, your body saying you are not safe. Because when you feel safe, you feel a connection with people. Having a choice, once you have an awareness of that body intelligence and the acceptance that, okay, so my body's doing this, but you know what? I'm going to choose. I now have an awareness, and I am going to choose. You are now putting yourself back in control, and therefore you're able to plow forward a little bit better, because when we choose and when we have control, our body responds differently.
And how can we strengthen that awareness and increase our sense of choice in that moment?
Okay, so in that moment, you might like to try things like pushing your tongue to the top of your mouth, and it just helps to send signals to your body that, you are safe. You might try breathing techniques. You might, try eye contact with somebody that is safe, smiling with somebody, starting to get a connection with someone. Because when we have connection with somebody, that puts us back into that place of safety. So that's what we're after. We want to feel safe.
Do you have any advice for our viewers on how they can proceed with this information and what they can do next?
Sure, okay. So if you feel that your body is perhaps responding just a little bit too much in the not safe area, I invite your viewers to start to seek professional therapy. It doesn't just have to be conscious mind therapy, but if you were to look for associations, find something that is right for you, because not all therapies are right for everybody. I promise that whatever it is that I do might not be right and suitable for some people, but just know that I personally feel that working with the body is where it's at, and I feel that that is backed up by many different people. They might like to look at the Australian Hypnotherapy Association, or but somatic experiencing is another one. But there's so many things that are out there, all different modalities, EFT, kinesiology, all of that kind of thing, that people can use. This is starting to connect with your body. And if people really want to go that little bit extra step and start actually grounding themselves in their body, I invite them to start practicing perhaps yoga or Tai Chi, definitely to help you start breathing properly, getting yourself back into your body, because you know what? Sometimes our body can be a really uncomfortable place to be.
Wonderful. That's great information. Thank you, Julie. If you would like to know more about body intelligence and inner safety and Julie Makin, please visit her webpage on our website healthwellbeingandlifestyle.com.au. And after the break, we'll be back with another interesting guest and another interesting topic.